What's going on, YouTube? It's DJ. Welcome back. Today we got some good news, but before we check out the news, let's take a look at crypto bubbles. So you can see we got Sats up about 23%, we got TIA up 12%, we got SUI up 10%, ETH about 5%. So even though everything's looking good, we still got a lot of fear in the market. Most of that fear is obviously retail. The fear and greed index is at a 50 today. Bitcoin is at $58,680. And with all this fear going on in retail, that's a great time for us to be buying. The big news for today is, can Trump and Musk talk about crypto in their interview? Because tonight is going to be an interview with Trump and Elon Musk. Also, Donald Trump is back on Twitter. Now, this is a chart of the top monetary assets worldwide. Now, this is based off of like market cap. This doesn't talk about like the rate of return on your profits. Right now, Bitcoin is at number 6, and Bitcoin is just going to keep going up and up on the chart. But we know that Bitcoin is the best performing asset in the world. Even though gold is at number 1, that doesn't mean that gold is the most profitable item for you to hold. Also, one of the most important things for today, El Salvador's Bitcoin City port transformation secures $1.6 billion investment. So this is amazing news. El Salvador has always been known as a country that was, poor, that was a third world country. So having something like this is going to bring so much money and innovation to the country. And I'm really glad to see this, because not only is this going to happen in El Salvador, but this opens the door for other countries and places possibly in like Africa and other places as well. So prices at all-time highs. A fun fact, it's been over 6.5 years since XRP experienced all-time high, and the all-time high for XRP was about $3.40. Ethereum today is at $2,672. It's up about 5% for the day. And the US spot Ether ETFs saw their first positive net inflows since launching on July 23rd with $104.8 million for the week starting August 5th. So I thought that was interesting. The increased overall net asset value to $7.3 billion despite a 23% drop in Ether's price. Now you got to understand something. The institutions behave the opposite of the way retail is. The institutions, they know how to act. They'll buy when the prices are lower. Retail, they tend to buy in when they see the market go up. They get a little more confident when they see the green, which is crazy to me. Solana is down about 0.6%. It's at $142 for the day. And we take a look, we zoom out. A lot of these cryptos, they just been consolidating, which is good. Shows us that they haven't crashed in price. And at any given moment, they can break out. But we just got to enjoy it, because all of this time that it's been consolidating is our time to DCA and get as much as possible. The US SEC sues over alleged $650 million global crypto fraud. Now, this is crazy, but at the end of the day, they got to sue the cryptocurrency company Novatech and its married co-founders, saying that they raised over $650 million from more than 200,000 investors worldwide. So I'm going to see how that plays out. Now, a whale who participated in the 2015 ICO with 1 million Ethereum has recently transferred 48,500 Ethereum, which is worth about $154 million to an OKX deposit over the past month. Now, the address still holds about 15,600 Ethereum, and the whale address cluster might hold a total of 682,000 ETH, which is worth about $1.7 billion. Now, that is crazy. Wish I would have gotten that early, but I was thinking all of this stuff was just some type of video game digital money. I didn't think it was going to be like some real asset in the future. Marathon Digital seeks to raise $250 million to buy more of the Bitcoin. See all this money coming into the market. It's not by coincidence. This is big money. They're making big plays, and these are long-term plays. USDT and USDC inflows surged by $3 billion, sparking a crypto recovery. And like I said, all of this money coming into these stable coins are going to be transferring to Bitcoin. And once it goes into Bitcoin, it's going to fall into Ethereum and other altcoins. So crypto is going to be going up. It's just a matter of time. And the best thing to do is have patience and just DCA over time, because that's how your portfolio grows. So that's very bullish news. And they're expecting XRP to hit $1.10 in the near future. And if it hits all-time highs again, it's going to hit about $3.40, which is very good. And XRP right now, if we take a look, XRP is at 56 cents. So it'll be a great time to be buying XRP right now if that's something you're interested in. Also, in XRP news, take a look at this from Bloomberg.
Uncertainty. And so we have found that part of the reason why XRP has performed well is because people realize, hey, wait a minute, back to your question, is XRP the next Bitcoin? Back to your question, is XRP the next Bitcoin?
So, I mean, XRP being adopted as one of the world's powerful payment systems, if it could be implemented on a worldwide scale, definitely it will skyrocket in price. So that's something that we need to keep an eye on. Also, German state-owned development bank prepares for tokenized bond issuance with Boerse Stuttgart Digital in ECB trial. So this is just a trial, nothing, long-term, but we can see that this is something that is going to become a long-term thing, and they have their own project that they're working on. But one thing that we should ask is that could XRP possibly play a potential role in the future? I mean, what if this trial doesn't work the way that they want it to, and they say potentially, hey, we want XRP to be the asset that we use in the future. Also, Hong Kong to enhance digital asset regulation in 18 months. So there's going to be a lot of this regulation, a lot of real-world assets, a lot of tokenization happening. So that's very good. And having this legislation come through is going to bring a lot of credibility to the market. And a lot of people need that credibility because they want to see, before they buy crypto, they need to make sure that it's an asset that they can rely on. Superstate integrates Chainlink for tokenized treasury fund. Also, very interesting news. And let's take a look at this article right here. India poised to become Web3 powerhouse. So India right now, from the information that we went over last week, we knew that India, with their whole crypto situation, they're not going to have any regulations, at least for now. Obviously, in the future, that's subject to change. But it's pretty much going to be a free-for-all when it comes to crypto, which is very good. It's going to lead to a lot of innovation as far as crypto. And they're going to be very, very innovative with crypto. And for people who say that crypto is backed by nothing, it's not, guaranteed and stuff, just take a look at this article right here. $7 trillion in uninsured deposits brewing in U.S. bank accounts as customers risk zero protection from federal government. So if you think that crypto, you're not protected, well, a lot of these banks and institutions are not going to be protecting you with your own money. So just remember that next time you decide in putting your money in the banks. Now, I'm not telling you don't use a bank. Obviously, you have bills to pay, you have responsibilities, but don't let that hold you from diversifying a portfolio, especially, we've seen what happened with the stock market within the last week or so. So don't hesitate to take advantage of new technologies and embrace the future. When we see banks collapsing left and right, and we see the fact that banks are not as reliable as we once thought, and we're able to see that we have governments all around the world getting into crypto. We see there are whales, all these institutions getting into it, corporations. Keep your eyes on the big money, and just remember that these banks are not your friend. They're going to look after themselves before they look out for you. Remember that you're the little guy, I'm the little guy, and we're not part of the club, guys. So just protect yourself, okay? So please like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.